Oh no, that's a really big. That's a really big one. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is, oh Christ, I don't even know, November 4th. And it's been a long time since I've gotten out. It's been like 3 weeks. I haven't gotten out since Tautog Classic, so that tells you. That was on the 13th, so here we are, 3 weeks later, finally getting out to fish. Due to a number of reasons, my motor housing on my autopilot got sprung an O-ring. I noticed that when I was going through my gear. So that's the gearing case to turn the motor. It doesn't affect straight forward if it's locked in straight forward, but that allows salt water to get to the housing. It's going to cause a motor failure eventually, and I'd rather not be out here on the water for a motor failure. So I had to buy a new motor, a couple grand, but that's only because the part is available through Mariner Sales of Texas. To replace it, you can do it yourself or find an authorized Dakota dealer that does the repairs. The part's only like 160 bucks, all said and done. So, but out of stock for the next couple weeks. So if I'm gonna fish again this year, need a new motor. Sounds like it's been leaking for a little bit, or the O-ring's been popping up for a little while. That gearbox has always been a little bit loud. If you guys watch the video, you hear it. You'll notice today's gonna be a lot more quiet. You're not gonna hear that, you know, side back and forth. So that was kind of a bummer, but the weather, it's been awful. It's been really bad, a lot of wind. So the days that there have been no wind, I've been at work, so only do so much. But we're back out. Tog's the name of the game today, and some sea bass. Keep 3 sea bass right here at 16.5, and 5 Tautog over 16 inches. Only one can be over 21. Got to give a new rod a try today. I wanted the Tautog Classic. It's gonna be a jig roll Nexus. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, dry suit's on. It's not particularly windy today. There's some wind, but water temperature is probably around 52 degrees. I can't really tell. My fish finder is also having issues, so that's gonna be another winter project to address. And probably gonna cost me quite a bit of money. So when the water temperature gets down low and the air temperature is low, this morning when I got into my car, it was 28 degrees. It has come up considerably since. Probably maybe we're mid-30s. That'd be cool. Probably an appropriate estimate. I think it's only gonna get into the high 40s today. With that wind, something happens, I go overboard, I get wet, water will kill, especially when the air and the water are very low in temp. So there's something they call the rule of 120. It's you add the water temperature with the air temperature, and if it beats 120, you know, you can probably get away without having a dry suit, but temperatures change throughout the day. Temperature that I start with is not going to be the same temperature that I end the day with. So it's kind of just kind of a general guideline. It's really not a rule, but I do consider that into what I wear during the course of the day. If say it was 70 degrees out right now, and the water temperature is like 55, I'd probably wear dry pants and a lot of layers on top. You know? But it is what it is. Everybody's got their own opinion on that stuff. That's just my thoughts. All right, guys, let's get fishing. Got a little bit of a late start today. When it's cold like this, you really just drag gas, get in the kayak in the water. So, all right, guys, let's catch them up. All right, guys, giving a new rod a shot today. This is the Jigger World Nexus. I don't know if they call them the Nexus 2s or the new Nexus or whatever it's going to be. 7 foot, sorry, extra heavy, and it's rated for 30 to 65 pounds. It's actually a quite beefy little rod for how it is. It says 3 to 8 ounce jigs. I got a lighter version of this. I just got the heavy back at home, but it does have quite a bit of play in the rod, so I think that this might work out really well for Tautog. This is matched up with a Maxwell hybrid, not exactly sure what, 25. It's a nice little jigging reel actually. I do like conventional fishing for tog. Jigs is a little bit tougher. I mean, if I had like a light bait rig, this is probably lights out. But I'm gonna try it with the jig today, just to see how I can fish it. See that it has more beef and power to get that big tog out of the rocks. If this doesn't play out, then I'll just go back to my St. Croix spinning gear, because that is proven to work. I like those heavy rods. And as always, cut crab, green crabs are the bait. So let's catch them. Also, if you're gonna watch me today, being so cold, wet hands will make for a very miserable day. I always carry 2 dry rags on tog trips in the fall here when it gets really cold. Keep drying them off and your hands won't get as cold. And I'll probably lose the gloves at some point. Oh, that was a good thump. Dang. I'll probably just lose the gloves at some point, but until then, you know. All right. Well, first tog of the day seems to be a nice one. A little bit of a subpar hook set, but I gotta figure out the drag on this fish. I mean, on this reel, to make sure I got it toned just right. That is a nice one. That's a hell of a start. All right. Yeah, that's a great start. Get on that light. I am going to keep fish today. More than likely no fish over 21 inches. It's kind of my self-imposed rule. We'll see what this one measures out at. And nice 19 and a half, 19 3/4. It's a great fish. That is one hell of a way to start the day. All right. That's another nice fish. Actually, a little nicer than I thought. There we go. Another nice one. Get in that morning sun. You do your best, honey. You could probably get away from me right now. Damn. Let's see. 18 and a quarter. She's gonna make the grade today. Just gonna keep the first 5 legals that are under 21 and start tagging. Nice one. Yeah, another quality. Like quality keeper. It's interesting. Most of the fish I'm hooking with this conventional are all on the top, not in the side or the bottom. You sometimes see with the spinning gear, it's got a messed up tail. Oh, she's a pretty fish. Should be a legal one. Yeah. 17.5. Oh. Okay. I think I yeeted this fish like 10 feet off the bottom of that hook set. It's got some weight to it, yeah. It's a nice fish. Yeah, that's a really nice one. This might be a tagger. Let's see. It might be 20. Beautiful. Beautiful coloration on him, huh? Yeah, this rod's got some power to it. Ow. Okay. Oh, just a 19 and a half. Good harbor size. Oh, that's a big one. Unless I snagged it. Oh no, that's a really big. That's a really big one. Oh boy. Oh man. Guys, that could be a 10. Whew. A lot shorter of a fight than I thought it would be. But let's get a good look at this fish. Yeah, it's all head. That's a really nice fish. What's up, handsome? Let's get a measure on you, tag, and back in the water. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. 23 and a half. Just tickling 24. That's a pretty big fish. All right, guys. Beautiful big tog. He's going back, tagging him. There you go, buddy. Going away nice and strong. Outstanding. That was like 24 inches. So that puts it in the high 8s. That's a big fish. Oh, another big one. Oh, that was a big fish. That sucks. I didn't have a very good hook set on there, I guess. Ah. That sucks. That's the one thing about not being comfortable. Yeah, I know. It's nice. That's the one thing about not being comfortable with it, like a new setup, is that you're gonna miss fish, and you want to miss like the little ones, and not the big ones like that. But it is what it is. I already got one big fish for the day. I mean, this is already a great day. There we go, now it wants to fight. Nice. All right, this could be... Oh, no. Smart fish. Now let's give her a measure before I take her off the hook. Oh boy, she is like... Put it down. If I pinch a tail, this is a keeper by a little bit, but you know what? It's not even gonna get a tag. I don't really like tagging these small like on the line keepers. So, hi honey, see you in a couple years. Just due to the volume of sea bass here, I want to do a quick switch over to the spinning gear. It's just faster. There we go. It's a nice fish. So this bait gets stopped like 4 times on the way down by sea bass. There we go. I just had to let the sea bass drop it. It's a nice one. He's gonna be an over 21, I think. Let's see. No, maybe not. It's gonna be... Barely had him hooked. Look at that, hooking right up. What do we got for the length on this guy? Yeah. Oh, 19, 20 inches. So under 21, this will make my last legal. The first day using that thing. Please don't kick it over the side. So that's my last legal for the day. I can bleed all these fish out and get on the cooler. And if you look at the fish machine right there, those are all black sea bass. Getting through these things have been an absolute nightmare. Oh, it's a big fish. I mean, bigger. Ugh. Yeah, it's a nice one. Another 18 or so, 17, 18. Take the measure and set it back with the tag. It's gonna be 17. A little more with the fork, but the fisheries data, they want fork length. Oh, there he goes. There it is. That's the nicer one. There's big fish. No runs, huh? There we go. This is a strong rod, strong reel. Oh yeah, big fish. Pretty good when you're confident enough in your gear, you can just lift them like that. Or pick them up by the jig. Alright. See what he measures out at. Beautiful specimen though. Look at that nice pretty tail on him. Uh-oh. 21 inches with a forked tail. All right. All right, guys. Oh, there he goes. Handsome 21.5-inch fish. I'm sorry, 21-inch fish. 21-inch fish. With a tag. This one's got some weight. Oh, we're caught. Hell yeah. It's not a keeper, but we'll take it. I think these are gonna be 23 inches now to keep. Get a length on them and get a tag on them. All right, there we go. So, cod have to be 23, so this one can't stay. Only a 19.5-inch fish, almost 20, but 19.5 for the purpose of the tag. Okay. All right. Little codfish going back. Tag. That's cool. I'm not gonna tag many of those down here. That's a nice one. Barely got this one hooked, so we're gonna just get him in. There we go. Yeah. Oh Jesus! It's off the hook now. All right, let's get a measure on. And a half. All right, ship them back with the tag. Nice. There we go. That's a nice one. Yeah. It's another legal fish. Gonna get a tag. Oh no. Just a barely keeper. Or I'm not gonna tag this one. While legal, just not worth the tag. fish. Not a monster, but it's a nice one. Yeah, just about 21. 20 and a half. 20 and a half inches. Nice fish. Healthy. Nice fish. Alright, going back. Awesome. Hopefully there's no camera angle with the stuff works out. Let's see. It's a lot of work going back and forth. Drag. Another nice one. Yeah. Nice fish. $17 and a half. Okay. And there we go. Yes. This won't be a tagger. Not a huge one, but a nice one. 17 and a quarter. 17 and a quarter. Okay, there we go. Nice quick release. tag. There you go. Alright guys, that's a wrap on a great day. I ended up tagging, I think, 14 tog that were all legal. I didn't keep a single fish over 21. Let all the trophies go. Had a couple fish around that. I think I had one that was 24. That was a big fish, pushing 8.5 pounds. Could have tickled 9. Quality today. We had a lot of quality fish. I think all my keepers. I kept my first 5 legals that I caught, just to put the cooler, away. And yeah, I mean, I cut loose another, I think, 4 or 5 on the line legals too. So brings me up to around 20 or so. I don't know, somewhere in that bracket of legal size fish. Not bad for a 5-hour day fishing. Sea bass kept me on the move today. I'm not even gonna put any in. I didn't catch a legal sea bass, but I probably caught 60 or 70 little buggers. I couldn't even hit bottom today in some spots. It was just getting hit on the drop. I couldn't get through them. I couldn't even punch through with a ounce and a half jig. There's tog underneath those sea bass. Just getting to those tog is really tough when they're all 12-inch sea bass, just absolutely marauding your crabs. But I mean, I really can't complain. Got a handful of scup too. I think there was one legal size another one that was like on the line, which is tiny, and a couple more snagged ones. It's kind of late in the season to be seeing scup, so sea bass should be already moving out towards deeper water. But maybe with so many of these little ones, they take their time. I don't know. But I had a great day. That Jigging World rod was awesome. Really put the whipping on that big fish. And I don't know if I'm gonna go. I have another one of those at home, Nexus heavies. So I don't know if I should go down a size or keep where it's at, because it worked. It did great. It still had a little bit of a tussle on those, just legal tog. Spinner rod's, I think, a little more fun, but the conventional does work. Would like to get my hands on one of those Nexus Jigging World spinnings, Jigging World Nexus spinnings, in order to see how that works. They act like anything like the rods I use today, that conventional. It might actually replace my Mojo inshore. By St. Croix. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to pick one up. They're a little expensive, 150 or something like that. They're not cheap rods, so I don't know. Jigging World, you watching? Help me out. But they make a good product anyways. I use a lot of their rods from the tuna stuff. I get tuna rods by them, popping rods, jigging rods, and I got a couple. I use it for fluke. I use it for all sorts of stuff. I think I have 7 or 8 rods by that company. So, but yeah, that's a wrap. Good day. I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's just noon 30, so I think it's time to head in and try to drive home. I gotta make a stop on the way home, anyways. And tell you what, these cold days take a lot out of you. I'm still wearing all my layers. Still wearing my dry suit. So, but I am dry, so it's doing its job, and I'm not cold. But that wind's trying to pick up out of the south here, and I've had enough. So, all right, guys, if you like what you saw, just like and subscribe. Helps me out. Appreciate it. And, hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.